Hello and welcome to this week's Better Health. I'm joined today by Asante Health expert Beth Coker and Dr. Scott Nelson. Now today we're talking colon cancer.
Colon cancer awareness has really increased due to the media's light that it has cast on it. But you say that word colonoscopy and it still puts fear into people. Dr. Nelson, what is colorectal cancer screening and why is it important for people to get one?
Well, thanks for having me here. It is extremely important, and it's a topic of conversation that most people never want to have with anyone. It's a very private part of our body. But colon cancer and colonoscopies are some of the most important screening tools that we have to protect people against a very common cancer. Colon cancer is the third most common cancer in the United States, and each year we diagnose about 150,000 new cases. So colonoscopies are one of our best ways to help prevent that. And colon cancer is one of the only cancers that we know or treat that can be prevented. And I think that's an important thing for everyone to understand. By doing screening examinations early, by catching things before they turn into cancer, we can actually prevent people from getting colon cancer. And so colonoscopies are that main tool that we use.
So when should a person schedule that first colonoscopy?
That's a great question. You know, 45 is now the new 50. So if we had had this conversation a year ago, I would have said age 50 is the screening age for everyone to start that process. But as of May of last year, that number has now changed down to 45. And we recommend that all people age 45 and older come in and discuss a screening examination with their physician or their provider and get screened for colon cancer.
Are there certain signs and symptoms of colon cancer, and what are the treatments for it?
You know, the deadly thing about colon cancer is that oftentimes it's silent, and by the time there are signs or symptoms, it's already too late, and hence the importance of being screened early, even if you're not having any symptoms. Symptoms that we do see include rectal bleeding or change in your bowel habits, but oftentimes there are no symptoms, and so that's why it's so important to come in and be screened. If I can, I would just like to talk a little bit about a colonoscopy. A colonoscopy is a very simple procedure. We do it with sedation, so you're not awake. In fact, the procedure is the easy part. I think everyone who talks about colonoscopies talks about the bowel prep the day before and the misery that that can be. And I'm happy to share that I did mine just about 3 weeks ago. And I can speak from personal experience. It really wasn't that bad. It's not fun. I'm not planning on doing another one until I need to, but the process is actually much better than it used to be. And I think that's what we would stress for people. It's not the funnest thing to do, but it is not as bad as I think what people imagine.
Great. So your message here is early detection saves lives. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Thank you both. We'll be right back after this.